Hello everybody, my name is Memo. This is my channel, FancyMemo. Welcome back to my channel. And if you've been following these last couple of videos, you know that it's been a busy weekend for me. Because right now, my reaction to Little Simz Lotus should be out. Also, right now, my reaction to Turnstile should be out. The final album I am checking out from this weekend, filled with brand new music, is this new McKinley Dixon album called Magic Alive. McKinley Dixon is an underground rapper that I've been following for a few years now. Shout out to Mike the Snare. Mike the Snare is the YouTuber I watched who got me into McKinley Dixon. And that was back in 2021 with his album For My Mama and Anyone Who Looked Like Her. I thought that was a great album. I thought his follow-up album to that, Beloved Paradise Jazz, was even better. A contender for Album of the Year in 2023. And now we've got Magic Alive, which should be a fun, great listen. He's reviewed several singles and I've enjoyed them all, at least the ones that I've heard, and I'm assuming that it's just gonna continue being awesome. I think that's a safe bet. That's why I'm willing to react to this album right now. It also helps that this album is only 35 minutes, by far the shortest album I am going to be reacting to this weekend. So yeah, I'm very excited. I want to jump into this. But before we do, if you like music related content like this, please subscribe, since that is what I do here. And if you're already subscribed and you want more of this for some reason, check out my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. If you like basketball, more specifically NBA basketball, I have a basketball podcast. It's called Above the Rim Rundown, where we run down all things NBA. Check it out if you're interested. We're talking about the finals, so if you know what's been going on, you know it's been an exciting time, especially with that Tyrese Halliburton game winner. I can't stop talking about it. So if you want my thoughts on that, check out the pod. But yeah, let's jump into this. McKinley Dixon, Magic Alive. Let's go. Okay, the first track is a shorter track, 1 minute and 45 seconds. It's called Watch My Hands. Let's give it a listen. Let's go.
Summer is hot, babies and beaters, sweat beating under my t-shirt. Sun hit it right, gleam on this chain, view from it all it might be worth. I ain't here for none of you, I'm here to pay grandmama back for a time. Saw the world from the back of a bike, sun crown in his head, I watch from behind. Live, 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 live from the kitchen table.
That was a nice little reference to Beloved Paradise Jazz, Live from the Kitchen Table, one of my favorite songs off of that album. Nice listen. It's a good track to introduce us to the album and help us enter this new world that we're gonna be inside of. Does a good job at being just an intro track, I guess. It was short, but still, it's great. And a lot of the lyrics here, wow, it's very detailed. A lot of imagery and fine details within the lyrics. I really appreciate that. And McKinley is sounding great already on this beautiful instrumental. So yeah, well, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Next track, I've already listened to this. It's Sugar Water. Has a few features. Quelle, Chris, Anjimile, both on the track. Both great. I've listened to this track a lot. I enjoy it. Let's just give it a listen together like a family. Let's go.
Doing it so that the go could drape up on my collarbone. Can't make my peace. I'll give. Something getting this revenge. Feel the heat, you hear it buzzing. How we raising from the ground. Type shit discussing with my cousin. As the plot thickens, my niggas be clicking. Hard bottoms, 3 a.m. on the floor in the kitchen. Can't find my place. Too many homies that we know no more, they passed away. So time keep moving forwards feels like yesterday. Sawing all the concrete cracked and birthed a new host. I seen him swing his hand. He get down a whole light post. Was happy when I seen him. This dance a beautiful sight. Now goddamn what I done did. What have I promised him? The chances are so slim. I can't have brought back kids.
Great track. The only thing I have an issue with is that I wish Quelle Chris had a longer verse. I thought his runtime was a bit short. I just really like Quelle Chris. He has one of my favorite voices in hip-hop, so I would like to hear more of that. But, of course, since this is a McKinley Dixon album, it was going to be a shorter song for a shorter album, so it makes sense. McKinley Dixon, his final verse there, sounds so good. Sounds stoic. Really great verse from him. And Anjimile with the chorus killed it. This is a great track, one of the best tracks of the year. So yeah, love this one. Now let's listen to something new called Crooked Stick, and it features Alfred and Ghais Guevera. I love Ghais Guevera, so I'm excited for this one.
Yo.
Yow.
Boogie woogie weed to the beat of the clock's tick tock. Bitch, watch, I haven't even yet to hit TikTok. Do that little dance for TikTok.
Ever since that night, I feel alive to close
This
calls.
is
I
an
seen your
insane
dogs,
track.
heard them bark, but they done lost, so they snarl. Might put an OG on his beat, watch his career get revived. Wow.
Dummy. Boogie woogie weed to the beat of the clock's TikTok. They just wanna like Rick Ross. Bourgeois flip flops. Give a fuck
so
my
funny.
pants like. You hit it once, get gone like a ride. My legacy forever, yet they trying to sabotage. But I got godly habits, that's some shit I can't die. My livelihood like melanin, eternal when I flourish. Yeah.
This is such a weird beat. Alright, interesting track. Wow, I did not expect that at all, but yeah, the production here was wonky. It was such a quirky jazz beat, and it works well with Alfred on the chorus. I feel like the chorus is a bit too long and very wordy, you know? It's a clunky chorus, not catchy at all. I honestly thought it was a verse at first, but lyrically, I thought it was funny. I thought it was entertaining to listen to. It just does not work as a chorus, in my opinion, but still, it was entertaining. I thought McKinley Dixon killed it. I thought Guevera killed it. Oh my god. These guys did not come here to play. They are killing it. Oh my. I do enjoy that track, even though it was very weird. I think with more listens, I'll really enjoy it. I like this next track, Recitatif. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. It is a single that they already released, and at first I didn't like it, but with more listens, I really enjoyed it, especially the second half. But yeah, let's give it a listen. It has a feature from Tyler Banks. Yeah, let's listen to it. Let's go.
I heard from the window, I hear my name said differently each time. Space between it the same. I'm fiending, itching to make my way to forever. I'm scheming, hoping these niggas don't get too clever. These demons. Yeah. Goddamn nigga, don't just say all that concerning shit. Besides, you should know none of this is permanent. Right when I land in another country that's never gonna be seen by my man. Hanging with y'all got me asking where the wonder at. You and Haynes got it common, know your nigga front to back. I'm heavy-headed and I blame that shit right on my pops. Even boy and witch, I finna hit it, shots get out and hops. Hit a message in the Morse code, gon' pop, pop, that's pop. Antoinette, your man gon' get his head chopped off his top. I take the magic out of pocket, put it with the homies, he gon' get you. Run.
That was awesome.
Yeah, ride with the loudest while we ain't no civilians. Ride with the dummy if it's smoking, it's fire, we drilling. Bitch, I'm sensitive, came with lead, walking pencils in. 87 swing like a pendulum. I was wrong when I dump a whole clip, I bet he holds something. Never know nothing, never told nothing.
What a banger. What a banger. So the reason why I didn't enjoy that track at first was because I thought it was just a bit too slow. I thought the production was too plain. But once it transitioned to the second half of the track, it just goes ballistic. Balls to the wall. Just insane in the membrane type of stuff. And I loved it. I thought McKinley Dixon was awesome. I thought Tyler Banks was insane, sounded animalistic, sounded rock and roll as hell on that track. Now I do really enjoy it because the second half really carried it for me. Let's listen to the next track. It's called Run 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 Part 2. We know that Run 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 is a track off of his last album, so now we get a follow-up. That's cool. We get a sequel.
Is heavy, but it's never held alone. You keep it steady and you'll find your way home. But for now, we keep running. If one day we'll be free, keep it running. Who am I if not mama's gun? You win a live once your mouth decided wanna run. Concrete bend wherever we went. Horizon gave reason to live. More time seeing expect. A pointed finger and a kiss to my dome with the stare from the door that it turned you as a stone. With my head out the window, sunlight up skin. Using grandfather's hands to carry out sin. When the world collapses, don't hold it in. I'm proud of me, you be, that's the tool I used to measure. Getting popped in the mouth if you think it as is clever. Baby see the hurt and wonder why I do this at all. To rub them with golden fingertips keeps us raw. I've been watching over the land for men. Fans, his pictures folded, faces cover the page. Palms reach up to God, yelling I saw the rage.
The intensity within this track is insane. Dude, he could really just rap from 0 to 100 like so quick. It just goes off. I think I prefer this run over the first one. I think this is one of the rare instances where the sequel is actually better than the original, in my opinion. Of course, I'm gonna need more listens to, I guess, both tracks just to compare. But yeah, I really like the lyricism here. I'm gonna need more listens in order to really take it all in. But from what I've heard so far, man, this is awesome. This is really cool. Let's move on to the next track, which is called We're Outside, Rejoice.
Outside.
Outside.
Yeah. Through an obvious choice, the child born under sun, lift him up, we gon' hoist. When you yelling at the sky, hide the crack in your voice, cause we outside, rejoice. We outside, rejoice, and we outside, rejoice. Till death do us in, never ran, less against, raise hand to my kin. The view wasn't giving me enough ammunition, had to get out. Memories that made your eyes cry when you sung, found a way to describe my heartbeat in my lungs. How me and all my niggas celebrate all our feats ago. We outside, rejoice.
Man, what a track. This is a perfect track for the summer. Like, I'm gonna be bumping this a lot. I love the chorus, especially since it's like a group chorus too, and how he inserts the group chorus within the pre-chorus. Like, he'll say a few lines and then the group chorus comes in, and then he'll say a few lines again, group, few lines, group, and then we get the actual chorus, where we get to listen to the group chorus for a bit longer. Yeah, so I guess I like the structure of the track. I like how summary the production is. Very cool track. We're about halfway done through the track list. The next track is called All the Loved Ones, and it has a feature. It's actually called All the Loved Ones, What Would We Do? And the feature are ICECOLDBISHOP and Pink Siifu. Oh, that's exciting. Let's listen to it.
Don't stop playing with me. My mama said she gon' whoop your ass. I got mine. Money stack. You know we gon' do this for the reals. I wanna die today. That's really how a gangster feel. We were who, holla, unknown mama, synonyms for jest. Okay. I don't get it, but some things better left unknown. OG asked what she did for the punishment of me not coming home. Tonight it's in my ears, you can't imagine the sound it rings. You don't stop playing with me, my mama said she gon' whoop your ass.
But not just demons, even beliefs. I hit deep water with goggles. Shout out my brody, that's my dog, he 5 years sober too. I've learned to show my empathy so I can live in truth. She got a cold right hook and a low-key jab. Yeah, lost my pops when I was 1, she was my only dad. Look, I feel like I was missing one, that was my only brag. And you gon' lose, but it's cool, come back when you repatch. Wait now, before your ass cracks.
Don't stop playing with me, my
Man, what a verse, dude. ICECOLDBISHOP. Let's go.
In the beat like thinking back like all this little time we got left. I thought I was seeing shit twice. Shit hit different on sight. 10 feet, I was just deep swimming in feelings. Dead chapters. You know we kill like every night, but it's don't tell. Still fuck 12, it's happy.
Great track. All three of these guys killed it. They killed it with the verses. I think my favorite was ICECOLDBISHOP talking a lot about his mama and how he'll do anything for her. McKinley Dixon killed it, especially with that chorus. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was a good chorus. And then Pink Siifu ended off the track very nicely. So great posse track, I guess. Is it a posse track if there's only 3 people? You guys let me know. I think most people say 4 and more is a posse track. I don't know. Alright, let's move on to F.F.O.L. I wonder what that stands for. And we get another Teller Bakes feature. That's exciting. Let's go. Let's go.
Generational snapping, you know if I'm rapping, I'm using my grandfather's words.
Yeah.
Right, the language, eyes open wide, you fantasize by how you catching such a wonderful sight. Been this way since back in day, the mailman saw my OG on porch and the nigga just fled. But one to my ear, curse has been placed on you, I'm sorry nigga, that's just what it said. Me and my niggas posted up with the view, taking aim at the death spot where generational snapping, you know if I'm rapping, I'm using my grandfather's words when I write. And a boo-boo dancing up in my church shoes, hopping in out of storybook, shit you wishing you could do. We stand by and killing flying things, always gonna be the same. So till I get my get back, bitches big smoke, I'm serving big dogs.
Oh yeah, this is gnarly.
Every night like a motherfucker, let you know. That water in the bottle, heavy stresses out. If you know, you know. I
know what Tyler Banks remind me of, or who Tyler Banks reminds me of? He reminds me of Lil Wayne, who also dropped an album this weekend. I will not be reacting to that album, do not ask. I heard it was ass. I haven't heard it. I've heard snippets, but I heard it was not good, which I'm not surprised about. He hasn't made a good project in like 10 years, so I'm surprised people still think he's got it. What are we doing here? People should be listening to this McKinley Dixon album. That's what people should be doing, because man, what a banger. What another crazy, insane banger from McKinley Dixon. And oh my god, Tyler Banks was awesome. But they were both awesome. I don't know who I liked more, but they really killed it here. They just went off and I loved it. I really did. I never even found out what F.F.O.L stood for. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. It was hard to pay attention because I was really enjoying this track. What does F.F.O.L stands for? First Full of Light. I think that's what it stands for. I'm looking through the lyrics right now. I think that's what it stands for. Let's listen to the next track, which is called Listen Gentle.
He said, baby boy, just come in, never fear. Let me pull a quarter from behind your ear. If I show you how to do it and you get the magic right, you can use these tricks to help your ass take flight. I believe him as brilliant as I am stupid. I'll show you a boy with wings who loves shooting like he is Cupid. I learned how to call the dead from the reverend in the south. Made me realize that it's really high in heaven. If I show you how to do it and you get the magic right, you can use these tricks to help your ass take flight. My chain into my shirt, you niggas never finna catch me. Cause he juking and jiving don't mean that little boy is happy. Those the memories I try to preserve, and because that's what I think that child deserves, I kill myself to bring you back. How's that magic alive?
Wow.
He said, baby boy, just come in, never fear. Let me pull a quarter from behind your ear.
Another incredible track, dude. This was hard hitting, very cinematic, a lot of powerful lyrics too. This was great, dude. This man can't miss. This is awesome. Let's listen to the next track, which is called Magic Alive. I believe this was one of the singles. I think the last single before the album was released. But I haven't listened to it, so let's listen to it.
I got a blanket with me in the riders. I'll make it so my niggas never dying. There we go, dropping his baby off. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, we watch the boy as he crossed. I'ma run it real quick, just hold your bladder and turn up the volume, nigga, trying to hear radio chatter. Tatted feathers became the Achilles heel, chasing affinity to describe how sunshine feels. It's a lie. Got a blanket with me in the riding. I'll make it so my niggas never dying. It's the summertime, niggas gon' die if your ankle sprained. Niggas kill Gotti, get too damn close to me. Trick bag, got spells and a little something for grandma's grocery. Running back that magic track I hear about. I'm my father's child, so of course I'm a dip out hip hop. And it stacks, instead of us watching it all collapse, we huddle in between, it's a butterfly's wings flap. But tell stories of who light up your eyes. We ran, we dance, survive, we fly. That's magic alive. It's magic alive.
That was fun. That was a great track. Incredible work from McKinley Dixon. I am so happy to be hearing this too. Like, just seeing how much he's grown over the years is really cool to see, and being able to experience this has been amazing. I'll talk more about the album soon, because right now we just made it to the final track, which is called Could Have Been Different. It features Blue and Shamir. I haven't listened to Shamir in a while. I forgot about Shamir. Shout out to Shamir. Oh yeah, it's been a while. Okay, but I have heard this song, so we're just gonna listen to it anyways, together like a family. Let's go.
Grew up making humble packs like the world will know our name. I was staring in the window, pray these lips can hold our frame. Oh my god, oh my god.
We tricksters by nature who once favored summer stars. Biggest steps on concrete, but still look both ways for them cars.
We making humble packs like the world will know our name. I was staring in the window, pray these lips can hold our frame. I was standing in the meadow where the flowers know our name. We ain't right from where we go, shit, we probably go insane.
Fear of God, fear of law, fear her straightforward gaze. You not quick enough to raise hand, shit, it's always gone grave. I look up to the poster on my wall and I ask, what you think? Me?
You see, I think
The
right
way
though the
Blue
mind
gets
is dark.
introduced
Open my optics to
is
optimism.
awesome.
That's what I was taught, and I do this for anyone who looks anything like my mom. You asking me what I think? I'm just a poster on your wall. McKinley, you showed me the importance of self-belief. Be love, be jazz. You don't gotta be me.
banks like the world will know our name. I was standing in the middle where the flowers know our name. We ain't rapping when we cool, shit, we probably gonna sing. Oh my God.
What a way to end an album. Man, I enjoy that track as a single, but within the context of the album, it works perfectly as the outro. Wow. Alright, first thoughts off of my first listen to Magic Alive by McKinley Dixon. You know, there were a lot of big name artists that dropped projects this weekend. As I mentioned, Lil Wayne, the legend, with classics under his belt, dropped an album. Yet I was more excited to listen to this McKinley Dixon album because I knew for a fact that he was gonna give it his all, and that's what he did. On every single track here, he gave it his all, whether it was through the lyrics and how poetic they were throughout the entire track list. Like, this is definitely a track list where I wouldn't say it's like very cryptic like a Billy Woods album, you know. I don't think it'll be too hard to figure out what this means, but I definitely need a lot more listens in order to decipher and really understand the meanings of most of these tracks, which I felt like I wasn't able to do off of my first listen. But still, I enjoy the lyricism here, and I think he did a great job utilizing imagery and utilizes a lot of details within his lyrics in order to tell his stories, in order to tell his message. And the way that he raps is very Kendrick-like, which I know it's such a lazy comparison. Just saying a jazz rap artist sounding like Kendrick is a pretty lazy comparison, but the way that he raps, the different inflections and voices he utilizes does remind me of Kendrick at times. But at the end of the day, it's McKinley Dixon. He is able to separate himself from being like a Kendrick copycat. He's not that whatsoever. He has been able to differentiate himself from being that. I think the production is very out there, especially on, what is it? Was it Crooked Stick? That was the crazy one with Alfred? I think so. That was a very quirky track. A lot of bombastic, jazzy production throughout the track list. It could be very chaotic and insane at times, and I love it for that. And the features here were awesome. Alfred, Quelle, Chris, Taylor Banks, ICECOLDBISHOP, Pink Seafood, Shamir, Blue to end things off. Dude, this has probably McKinley Dixon's best feature list. I don't know, the last album had a pretty good feature list as well. Ghais, Guevera was on here too. I don't think I said his name. Overall, great listen, 35 minutes. I think I will enjoy this album more with more listens and, you know, without pausing after every song. Yeah, definitely one of the best produced albums of the year. I think that is safe to say, especially in the rock realm. I think this has very intriguing and interesting songs, and I recommend it for sure. Like, if you're not familiar with McKinley Dixon, get familiar. Listen to his work. Listen to Magic Alive. Listen to Beloved Paradise Jazz. Listen to his discography because it's insanely good, dude. I am so glad I was able to discover him years ago, because seeing his evolution throughout the years and really diving into this sound and basically claiming it as his own. I don't hear a lot of other rappers doing stuff like this and doing it at such a high level. Like, the instrumentals here sound expensive. They sound like he spent millions of dollars getting this produced, and I don't think that is the case. But that's how great the quality of these instrumentals are. So yeah, shout out to McKinley Dixon. Deserves more monthly listeners. He only has 100,000 monthly listeners. That needs to bump up. Let's bump that up, please. Pretty please. But yeah, I'm gonna end things here. Really enjoyed this album. City Slang, McKinley Dixon's label. You guys have DM'd me before on Instagram. If you guys want to work at any time, you know where to contact me. My DMs are open. I've messaged you guys before. If you could send a vinyl my way, that would be awesome. Okay, I'll end it here. So thank you guys for watching. If you like the video makes sense, right? Comment down below. What's your favorite song here? I don't know what's my favorite here. Now thinking about it. Actually, this is a hard question. Maybe We Outside Rejoice, just because of the summery atmosphere that song has. Could have been different. Is also a great one with Blue. A great way to end off the album. F.F.O.L was chaotic. My dog is barking. So I guess one of those. You guys let me know what's your favorite track down below. If you like music related content like this, please subscribe, since that is what I do here. And if you're already subscribed and you want more of this for some reason, check out my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. If you like basketball, more specifically NBA basketball, I have a basketball podcast. It's called Above the Rim Rundown, where we run down all things NBA. Check it out if you're interested. But I am done here, so thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Goodbye. Oh my God.